What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy Look Around with LMD Trading coming at you today with another daily trade review. What a day, and what a day is all I can say. Why wasn't today yesterday? Why wasn't today yesterday, man? The market tanked today. Market just gave up the ghost, and you can see we got what, $19 of it. Wicked day. I ended up taking two trades today in the small account, both very small wins, just based on what the total P&L was for the day. Took one stock trade in my main account, and then I closed out one of my covered calls today on AMC for a nice gain, even though the stock tanked. So we'll be buying another covered call, and I think that's going to be a nice little way to make a steady little bit of income. Either the stock price drops and we buy the call back for the difference, or stock pops and we get exercised and then we make a few bucks on the stock. But that's another strategy for another day. Let's go ahead, pull up the charts real quick. All right, we can take a look and we can see exactly what I was talking about today. The market started off pretty good this morning. If you look, everything kind of made a move to the high side. And then the Feds did something. I don't know what it was that they did. They said something. I need to get more involved in seeing what the Feds have going on. But I think they just said it was a statement. It wasn't even this Fed minutes that's supposed to get read tomorrow. This was just something that they came out and made a comment on inflation, and it tanked the market. Man, did it tank it. So we see everything pretty much had high day right off the open. I had to bring these over because it had pre-market turned on. But off the open, everything tanked. Even this one, I think that was about right there with her. Yep, 930. So let's do that. Just ugly. We were supposed to have this yesterday when I had it in my mind that the market was going to tank. We would have had an excellent day yesterday, but I didn't want really any parts of it today. I took one morning trade. Let's go ahead, bring up Trader View. I took two trades. Today is the 5th. Closed P&L $19. Took one trade in the morning, AMD, and then I took one trade in the afternoon at close because I thought the market might flush down a little bit more, and it just didn't make the move that I thought it would do. So just about got out flat on that one. But let's go ahead. Let's get these two trades reviewed, and we'll be ready to do it again tomorrow. So get charts pulled, or get charts pulled up. All right. So this AMD chart, this was our first trade of the day. And like I said, it started off a little choppy, and then it made this move like it was going to do something. And then that news came and it just bottomed out. But let's see where we got in the trade and where we got out of the trade. And why don't I have the arrow turned on? Let me do that. And let me come up here real quick and just save this so I quit having to do that every day. All right, we're good to go. It'll be ready to rock and roll tomorrow. All right, so we took our first trade today at 10:38. 10:38. What were we looking at? Right here. So like we see over here, market chopped around, finally got above VWAP test, kind of pushed up, had it set the new high, and we know we going higher, but it set a new low. Anywhere around here would have been a good spot. Really here, getting below these bottoms, and this thing flushed, pulled up, came back, set a higher low, came up, just barely set a higher high, and then it came down. I don't like this trade for two reasons. We had the higher low and we got in. Actually, let me see what time I got in, because it would have opened here, it would have dropped there. We got in at 10:38 and 30 seconds. So we were probably getting in about the middle of the candle. Maybe getting in right here as it breaks this low. But again, we know that this is all the trade is going to have in it. And let's see where we got out of it at. We got out at 10:43. Let's see where 10:43 was. Bam. Good exit. I'll give myself that. Once we saw that this was not going to set a new low, let's get out. We don't set the new low. Let's go ahead and get out. And we made $12 on this trade. 12 bucks. Paid $2.33 for these. Bought 2 puts. Sold them for $2.39. So not a good, I won't say not a good trade. We worked our way out of the trade good, but looking at this chart, not a good entry right there, because we had this higher low. We had this higher low. And this pullback, you always hear me say it, the pullback only needed to be about half. That means that the sellers still had interest to take this lower. Even though we see it did eventually go lower, just wasn't the time to go lower when we were trying to get in it. Like I said, good entry would have been right there as it broke these buyers, because that's what you look at in those candles. Those are buyers in those candles. So had we been watching this, this would have been the play. Playing it down to right here. If we see it gets through there with strength and doesn't pull back, we stay in it and we just let it go. But we missed that entry, and now we're just trying to get some FOMO and make a little money. And we did just that. We made a little money. I noticed yesterday on my video, voice was fading in and out. I keep my mic on my desk, so I got to try to focus on talking into it. When I turned my head a couple of times, it said some crazy words, or I thought I was saying crazy words. But next trade, last trade, was on the SPY. Let's take a big picture of the SPY. Same thing like AMD. It made the push up to VWAP and it tried to reclaim VWAP. Made this move, and then the bottom fell out. The bottom fell out, and this thing, every time it touched the VWAP, it just tanked. I had put these on the charts, but didn't come back and take a trade. I was trying to get in something around here if it would have stayed in the channel, and it broke out. And at that point, I was like, all right, I'm done. And went on about my day. But came back around 2 o'clock or so. Got back on the computer around 3-ish. And we were pretty much seeing this right here. And got 2 puts on this at 13 or 15.46. So 1546. We would have been getting in on this candle here. I'm not mad at that entry, other than the bottom and tails. That can be considered some buyers in there. But we got in right here, looking to just get that end of the day push, thinking that it's just going to sell off some more. But the buyers came in. It's people that was buying, and I'm assuming that they buying to maybe think that it's going to push back up tomorrow. Especially look at the volume in that last candle. Let's see. Had 1.8 million. How did it stack up overall for the day? Wow. I think had I saw that right there, I might have bought a call. I might have taken a call out. Just one of those, just buy it and put a loose stop on there in my main account, because look how much volume is in that candle. That's like twice or three times, a little over twice the highest candle on the chart. So that's something for me to think about. I'd be looking at the SPY in the morning to see what it does, because that's a lot of volume for a candle that's the same size that this candle is. But we took this trade, like I said, hoping that it was going to kind of flush down, and I ain't supposed to use that word, thinking it was going to flush down. And we got out of this one at 1550. 1550. Got out of it in this green candle as it was coming back up. And we did leave, I think at the most, this thing here had about 1 R in it. Let me see. What is that one? That's 450. So let's just see at the end of the day. Uh-oh, I need to turn on lilac. 450. See if I can figure it out. So it had a high of $1.92, and we got out at 174 on the first one and 167 on the second one. So it's that $18. Yep. So if you call 18 on 2, that's 36. So this at the bottom was about 40 bucks, 50 bucks. We almost could have got our 2R out of that, and we probably should have got out of that trade a little sooner than we did, but we were trying to make the best out of it, try to get a little bit more money in the account. But those were our 2 trades today in the small account. Like I said, I took 1 trade in my other account on a stock play, and then closed out the covered calls, or closed out one of the covered calls. I still have one other one that I'm trying to get a little bit more money out of it. And let's see what we got. About 5. I'll go about maybe 5 more minutes. So in my covered call strategy, you basically have to either have 100 shares in your account, or you have to have enough cash in your account to buy 100 shares if you get exercised on. So I just bought the shares. I actually bought 200 shares of AMC, and then took out 2 covered calls. So when you sell a call, they actually give you the money. They give you the premium. So on this particular covered call, they gave me $125, and the call expires on Friday. But when the price of the stock goes down, that's how you make money on the covered call. So today, AMC had went down so much to where that covered call that I was credited $124, it was selling for $25. So they gave me $124 for me selling it, and then I bought it back for $25. So I made $99 on that covered call. The other one that I have, I either wanted to go down a little bit more or just let the price go back up, and it can pretty much expire worthless, and then I'll get to keep all of the premium. But I will probably buy another covered call tomorrow on the other 100 shares, and we'll see what we can make off of that one. But those were my plays for the day. And hope you enjoyed the quick, brief recap. If you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And we will be back at it tomorrow. Actually, I have got an appointment in the morning, so I will probably miss the morning session. And whenever I sit back down, and if I see a pattern, I will probably get a couple of afternoon trades in. But nonetheless, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace.